Yo, got the little bunny right here. A little bunny, a little microphone, man. A little bunny microphone. Yeah, man. A little rabbit microphone. This your boy 005 Dynasty, and I'm back with another video, guys and girls, man. So I learned a lot in the past couple of days, man. A lot of people, man, they just think like they could control me. They can say whatever they want to me on YouTube. I mean, man, it's kind of crazy. It's buck wild. It's buck wild in the sense of like I've never, and the sun is all in my face. I've never had to deal with that on the street level, guys. On the street level, man, if you said half the stuff that these people were saying, you just got it on right then and there, man. It was none of that. It's so weird. It's so ironic that people just feel so brave on the internet. But it's all good, man. It is what it is. Like you can't stop it. It's the digital age now. It's no longer the street game, right? It's the digital age. So you gotta like learn how to maneuver through it, right? So we're talking about the MPC XL. Now, let's get one thing straight. I don't have one. I'm not going to buy one. I don't want the MPC XL. I don't want a new skin put over the MPC 3 software. If you get what I'm saying, guys. I don't need a new skin for that. I got the MPC Live Mark 1 that I can just download the MPC 3 software, whatever version's on, 3 this, 3 that, the firmware, and just have the same tools as you guys who have the newer models, reskin, reface, repurpose MPC units, which are still plastic boxes with probably a metal chassis, you know what I'm saying, for the electric current, you know what I'm saying, for all to protect you from your house blowing up, you know what I'm saying? Besides all that, I got the same device as you guys. I paid what? How much money did I pay for my MPC Live? I think I paid only $1,200 for it, to be honest with you guys. I believe I paid $1,200. This was back in 2018. I purchased it, I believe. And when I got the MPC Live, it was just a device that I was trying to learn and figure out. I did not know when I got the MPC Live that it wasn't going to hit hard and have that type of analog circuitry like the MPC in the past. The MPC 60, the 2000 XL, the 3000. I didn't know that it wasn't going to knock or have that warmth in it. I didn't know. You just see, oh, MPC, and you're so used to like their history and the clout that they had built up for the company that you just think like, oh, the MPC looks so dope now. They got a screen on it. I can take it anywhere I want. And on top of that, I respect the old school producers and I want to be like them. I want to be organic like them. I want to make beats like them. So you run and you go on and buy it. And that's what I did. I was like, yo, I got to get this. I told my girl, I got to get the MPC, man. So I got to get the MPC. This thing looks crazy. The screen looks crazy. It's touch screen. It's, you know, it looks like it's a beast. So I go and I get the MPC, guys. I get it. I don't know how to use it. This is how I got involved with the other YouTubers that are in the MPC community online, because I start doing what you're doing. I start going online, looking at tutorials and stuff like that, how to do it. And I shouldn't have did that because I already know how to operate by myself. I taught myself how to use Fruity Loops before YouTube was a thing and before there was tutorials on YouTube for it. So I was trying to cut corners, right? That's how that's how I got involved with these YouTubers that are now known as content creators, man. They're not real musical producers, man. They're beat makers, actually. Beat makers, glorified beat makers, trying to manipulate the masses of people every day for money, monetization gain. That's it. Affiliated links, get my merch, get my drum pack, loop pack, sample pack, all that stuff, right? Drum pack, analog disc, digital disc. So I got it in 2018. I didn't start making beats fully until like 2020. It took me like 2 years to really get involved with the machine, guys, because it didn't have like it just wasn't clicking for me. And I didn't, when I purchased it, I didn't jump right back into music because I wanted to do music, but I didn't have like that hunger to do music. I didn't have like an artist to work with like Legend. You know, he was doing his own thing. We've been stopped kind of doing the legendary team movement. So we're just like, oh, I want to learn the MPC way. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those type of movements for me. So when I finally got into it was when I, purchased some other gear to go along with it, like a MIDI keyboard. I purchased synthesizers. I purchased guitar pedals to add outboard effects. Then I started messing around with the MPC. But guys, hear me out. So I got the MPC, and lo and behold, I come to find out that it sounds flat. It doesn't sound like it has like a thump or warmth. And when you use the VST inside of the MPC, it doesn't have saturation on like those strings and all that stuff. Like you might think it sound good because they could trick you with that, the VSTs, right? But when you've been in the big studios and you come from the sample world too, like I come from the sample world, and you heard other people's beats from back in the days that used the MPC 2000 XL, stuff like that, you notice a difference in the songs. So I kind of would notice, like, when I'm making my beats, that it didn't have that oomph to it. It just sounds like a clean digital sound, but it didn't have like that saturated, warm, move the speaker type of a sound. So now I will play some of Legend's old songs. The American rapper Legend from Brooklyn, Long Island, New York. That's my twin brother. I will play some of his songs from back in the days. I'm like, yo, these sound kind of crazy compared to my beats. How come my beats don't, resonate like the same way? So I come to realize that the analog circuitry that is not present in the current generation MPCs can't give you warmth. They can't give you saturation. They can't give you the warmer tone. Now I'm like, all right, whatever. So I basically just have a computer, which is ultimately a MIDI controller that does a great function of sampling stuff from one thing and bringing it into his ecosystem, and then you could use the pads and all that stuff to beat up the samples. All right, whatever. So when I start to realize that and understand that, there was no reason for me to go out and buy another MPC, because every one that they would come out after that, it was, the new skin or the retro edition. It became all marketing terms, guys. And so since it all became marketing terms, I could see that as marketing terms. And I'm like, I already got an MPC. There's literally nothing that the MPC Live can do that I can't do when it comes to creating music. Because I could get the same software as the MPC Live Mark II or the MPC 3, you know what I'm saying? MPC Live 3 or the MPC XL. So I could get the same software. I could get the Pro Pack. I can do all that stuff, right? Which I don't even need. I don't even have that stuff. I'm still on the 2.15 update because I'm on a 2.15 update still, because I could still make my music without all that. Limitations actually is a lot better because you learn the workflows, you learn your devices a lot better, guys. So anyway, so now I'm starting to realize these companies are doing marketing tactics to get more money out of everybody, and I don't need another device to add to a collection just so I could look like I'm a producer on YouTube. No. So I start focusing on my musical style, my genre. I literally told one of these content creators, I'm not going to shout his name out, but I told him, like, yo, I want to create my own genre. He said, word? You going to try to do that? He was literally like flabbergasted at the thought process. And I was like, you see, that's like everybody else. Everybody else thinks that same way. Like they think, like they only want to join what's successful. You gonna do your own thing? They can't even see themselves being creative creators. They think they're creating and being creators when they're copying the boom bap, they're copying the drill, they're copying the trap, they're copying dubstep, they're copying reggae, they're copying all these different styles, not genres, and they think they're being creative. No, I'm being creative. I created a whole new way of creating music and being emotional through music and the way the tracks move. But I digress. So these guys and girls are now being tricked and manipulated to buying the same device over and over again. And now that's why they're attacking me in the comment section, because they think I'm wrong, but they literally have the same device in 3 different models, which is basically dumb. And on top of that, they literally don't even change their music production style. So the same beat that they made on the MPC Live Mark II is the same beat that they're going to make on the MPC Live Mark II Retro Edition. The same beat they're going to make on the MPC Live Mark III. The same beat they're going to make on the MPC XL. I guarantee you, I'm not lying. You could literally go to the YouTube channel and they got the new device. Yeah, we got it. Because they want YouTube views, right? They think it's all about YouTube. And they're going to make a beat, right? And it's going to be the same exact drums, the same exact pattern, the same exact style. Everything is going to be exactly 100% exactly the same, guys. 100%. I can't park there. 100%, guys. So why would you get something that's not going to change anything with your music production? I could understand if it was changing your sound quality. Okay, guys, I got to do some driving right now. I'm trying to park. Come on. You going there, okay? Yeah, man. All right, we good. Hold on, guys. I got this. I got this, baby. I got this. Yeah, sorry. Had to throw you out my lap, man. I had to park the car. I had to park the V. It's mad tight parking right now. Everybody's trying to get their goodies, get their groceries, because there's a snowstorm about to hit. So if we all got the same, if it's the same device with a shell on it, guys, I don't need it. But these guys are so dumb and so blind and so easily tricked and so easily manipulated. They want to fight for the companies and fight for their thought process. If I want to get it, I'm just going to get it. If you got the money, just do it. They come with the stupidest logic because they're stupid and dumb. And that's the thing. Okay. That's why you can't trust people. I don't trust these people on YouTube. I don't talk with them. I don't converse with them. I just let these people be, because mentally they ain't got it all, guys. They're a lot of these people are slow, man. They have the brain of like a bird, man. That little small brain that's inside of a bird, and even birds think smarter than these people, man. And that's why they get so offended and so mad at Old Fight Dynasty, because they can't handle the truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. So if you have the MPC Live Mark One, which is like, you know what I'm saying, it is new generation. They're trying to say like the MPC Live 3 and the MPC XL is the new gen. No, stop it, man. Stop with the trickery, man. It's egregious, man. It's corporate greed. It's egregious. It's just not nice, man. The current generation from the MPC Live is the exact same thing as these other devices. No matter if the specs inside is different, they got more RAM, 8-core, it's still the same thing. Doesn't matter. It's because it's a computer, guys. That's all it is. It's a computer without the analog circuitry inside that gives you that warmth, that grip, that grit, that 12-bit, that 16-bit sound. So it's not going to change from system to system how warm it is. If you turn it on and you let yours sit compared to somebody who just turns their stuff on and starts rocking out, it's no. Analog works differently. It's all digital. So since it's a computer, I literally have the same thing as you guys. At my computer at my house, it's a computer. So, and you have a computer at your house, it's the same thing. The only thing that's different inside the computers is the specs. Maybe I might have a little bit more money, or maybe I caught my computer on sale to get a better processor, to get a better graphics card, to get more RAM, to get more memory, right? But it still functions exactly the same. You're going to go turn it on. You're going to go on your window browsers. You're going to be on YouTube. You might be able to, you know what I'm saying, handle, my computer might be able to handle maybe Premiere Pro a little bit better than yours, but your computer can still handle Premiere Pro. You still can figure out workarounds to get your video edited. You get what I'm saying now, guys? It's not going to change the quality of your video. It's just going to change the how fast you could work at editing your video depending on the specs inside of your computer. I know this logic. You should know this logic. That's the same thing with the MPC. So the MPC Live Mark 1, I might not be able to move as fast with, let's say, the plugins load quicker on the MPC XL because the XL has the 8 core and it has more RAM, more memory. So it might not move as fast, but I can still do the same movement. It's just not, it's just like a little bit slower. But there's workarounds, so you just don't use as many plugins, or use the plugins that you have inside the MPC for the MPC Live Mark 1 and then export that out and bring it back. And so resample it. So now it's baked into the sound and now you can keep going. There's different ways. You could do that in FL Studio. But when I first started, or Fruity Loops, when I first started with Fruity Loops, those computers was old back then. They couldn't really handle that software, that application. So and Fruity Loops now, we had to put the effects on, export it out, bring it back into, you know what I'm saying, on the track, and then start adding more effects onto it. So it's workflow. It's figuring out how to move when you have less RAM and all that stuff. The same thing with the MPC and all those things. The sample time was very, very limited, so they had to figure it out. That's the same. That's the only thing. So from my computer to your computer, my computer might be faster, your computer might be faster, but we can still get the same process done because it's the exact same thing. There's nothing changing when it comes to the sound quality from computer to computer. Now, there's nothing changing from the new current generations from the MPC Live Mark 1 to the MPC XL. It's just basically a computer. It's just moving faster or moving slower. Now, there's a difference between when you start going into outboard gear and going through analog circuitry to fatten up your sound and warm and get your sound warm. You guys know what I'm saying. A lot of your favorite people that you watch on YouTube and you subscribe to them and you give them donations and you subscribe to their YouTube, you know, same program, and you pay monthly to watch their videos, stuff like that. These people be telling you, and you go and like, yeah. But when I tell you it's a problem, okay. Anyway, so now you want to get the older MPCs to get that warmer sound. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or you want to get outboard gear to get that warmer sound. So why pay almost $3,000 for an MPC XL when you get something right now currently that's cheaper, like the MPC One Plus for like $600, and then get a banging computer or get a banging keyboard workstation to get real sounds coming through a real sound engine that are sampled from real acoustic, you know what I'm saying, supernatural sounds, real pianos, real strings, real violins, real stuff. And then now you start recording that into your MPC One Plus, which is cheaper than your arm and your leg. And then you get something to warm it up, some outboard gear. I got the Analog Heat Mark II, guys. That's my secret. So I got the Analog Heat Mark II, and I also have some Roland. So I got the Roland SP44 Mark II that has analog in and out. You know what I'm saying? Changes the bit when the sound goes through it. Like, you got to know what you're doing. But these people are so busy trying to fight because they think the company is always for them. These people mentally are so tricked into thinking the company loves them. And the company is always right. And the content creators love them. And the content creators are always right. This is what we're dealing with in the world today, guys. These people who are basically like the movie The Bird Box. They are the seers and the worshipers, man. They are the seers. They see the content creators and they see the companies. They see them and they fall in love with them. Then they worship them. Then they do their bidding. And they fight and argue against people like me who's trying to wake them up. But like, you can't wake them up. So let them be. So the people who rock with me, this your boy 005 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me. And don't forget to check. My first publication article is out now. Shout out to Bold Journey Magazine. So it's boldjourney.com. The link will be in the description of this video. Go check out the article. Yes, my first publication article, and it's promoting Ghost Wave, my musical genre, which is also known as cinematic air hop, which is also known as a sound that floats. This your boy 005 Dynasty. Don't forget, formerly known as Legacy, and I'm Jamel Marshall Pearson. Or you can click Jamel Pearson, you know what I'm saying, on Google, but Jamel Pearson, Jamel Marshall Pearson, 005 Dynasty, it's the same brand, same entity, and that's how we rocking, that's how we rolling. Ghost Wave, Ghost Wave, Ghost Wave, and I'm out of here.